Hi everyone, my name is Camilla and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make travel videos here on YouTube. Over the last 4 years, I've been lucky enough to visit the Caribbean island of St. Thomas 4 times. So with those trips under my belt, I felt it was finally time to make a much requested top 10 video of things to do in St. Thomas. Despite COVID-19, you can still travel to Virgin Islands. Just make sure to provide a negative COVID test. But okay guys, without further ado, let's jump into my top 10 list. Starting off with number 10, renting a car. Preferably a Jeep, just because the roads can be really bumpy. It's a lot cheaper to rent a car here in St. Thomas than paying a taxi all the time. But having access to a car makes the whole stay so much more effortless and enjoyable. You have more freedom and you don't need to rely on finding a taxi and negotiating prices and all that hurdle. The prices and accessibility for cars varies on what time of the year you visit the island. But when we were there back in December, we rented a Ford Fiesta because they were out of Jeeps, and we paid around $450 for 1 week. After getting the car, make sure to drive up to the lookout point, Drake's Seat. No, not Drake the rapper, Sir Francis Drake. Legend says that in the 16th century, this is where he kept watch over his fleet and looked for dangerous enemy ships in the horizon. It also provides a stunning view of Magens Bay. Oh, and keep in mind, you'll have to drive on the left side of the road, but you'll get used to that fairly quickly. Moving on to number 9 on the list, the Caribbean flavors of the island. Exploring new restaurants is one of my favorite things to do when we go to new places. And after visiting St. Thomas 4 times now, we've been to quite a few different places. Since there's so many to include, I've decided to make a designated restaurant guide to St. Thomas so I can talk more in depth about each one. So stay tuned for that next Sunday, but for now, all I will say is St. Thomas have a mix of fancy expensive restaurants with great views to small local experiences. And don't be afraid to go to the local places, they often have the most authentic flavors. Number 8 is of course to visit and explore the rich history of Charlotte Amalie, the capital of the US Virgin Islands. There's so much to see here. It has castle, forts, and also port for all the cruise ships that enter the island. I have to admit, we have not explored enough in this area and I can't wait to see more when we go back. But the Old Town area also offers great shopping, charming alleyways, cozy restaurants and bars. And it's impossible to ignore the colonial Danish architecture the city has to offer. Number 7 on the list, Water Island. This is more of a day trip, but it only takes about 10 minutes with the ferry from St. Thomas Crown Bay area to the Water Island. The island lies to the south of St. Thomas and is the 4th largest of the US Virgin Islands. The island has 492 acres, so there's a lot to explore. You can even rent a golf cart and drive around. Unfortunately, when we were there, it was very busy, but it was because it was the day after New Year's Eve. So we only stayed at Honeymoon Beach, ate at Dingy's, and relaxed on the beach. It costs $10 for a round trip with the ferry. And when you get to Phillips Landing at Water Island, it's a free shuttle there that takes you back and forth to the ferry. Just make sure you make the last shuttle at 5 p.m. so you don't end up like we did. Okay, anyway, so we just lost the last ferry from the island.
Alright guys.
What's the plan?
Let's do it. We gotta link up with those people.
They told us they could take us back.
Find out which dinghy could get us off this island. Okay, so it's a beautiful island though.
Somebody's gonna rescue us?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. I'm very excited. Almost halfway on the list, number 6 is snorkeling at Coki Point. This is a must in my opinion. I know some of you are scared of snorkeling, but this was so worth it. It's not often you get the chance to swim with so many fish close to the shoreline. I've seen there are plenty of snorkel tours you can take, but we never went on a designated snorkel trip. So Coki Point, in our opinion, has the best snorkeling. If you're feeling courageous though, you can swim out to the dome where they have a lot more marine life, larger fish, turtles, sharks, and octopus sometimes. You can rent snorkeling gear at the small shops by the beach for around $10. It's totally worth a visit if you enjoy snorkeling. Number 5 on the list is a fun one, the Carnival of St. Thomas. This is actually the second largest carnival in the Caribbean, and the event started over 100 years ago and it lasts for a month. We were there in April 2018 and had such a good time. So many incredible costumes, great reggae concerts, and tasty food. It's usually held around May-April, but it was cancelled in 2020 because of the pandemic. They say it might happen again this year, though they haven't released any specific dates yet. It's more than a massive party. It's about embracing the local culture and all the unique traditions and heritage of the island. The costumes you will see are a mix of African, European, and Caribbean. Number 4 is probably the main reason why people come to visit the Virgin Islands, the beaches. The quintessential white Caribbean beach is a must-see for everyone visiting. There's so many to choose from, so make sure to beach hop if you have the chance. I will make a designated top beaches in the USVI to visit because there's so many. We've probably been to 10 different ones. The most known ones are Megan's Bay and Coki Beach. I will give you my full opinion in my future video, but let's just say I would not be mad if I was stuck on any of these beaches for a week. The bronze medal goes to, number 3 on the list, renting a villa. This is one of the things I look forward to the most when traveling to the Virgin Islands. I know some of them might be a bit expensive, but if you're a group, it's totally worth it. If you can't afford a week, I would even suggest renting 1 or 2 days just to enjoy some incredible island life. I personally love the privacy and the flexibility. If we want to go in a pool at 2 AM, we can do that. We have rented 3 different villas, all beautiful in their own way. We started with a smaller one, 2-bedroom, balcony and a pool. Then the time after that, we got a bigger one with 3 houses and a stunning pool. Then in August 2020, we rented the most beautiful villa I've ever stayed in. So I just want to do a quick house tour, or I'm not sure how quick it'll be because this place is massive. It's like the biggest villa I ever stayed in. But yeah, let me show you, and I hope you like it. I couldn't recommend this villa enough. It had 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and just overall massive with a garden, jacuzzi, and the most picturesque pool ever. I will leave the link below in the description for the 2 last villas we rented. So this was a tough one. Number 2 in the silver medal goes to St. John. Taking a day trip to St. John should be required if you visit St. Thomas. It's such a beautiful day trip with tons of things to do. In my opinion, the beaches in St. John are way better than the ones in St. Thomas. Or I mean, they're all gorgeous, but they're just less crowded and they're so beautiful. It takes around 30 minutes with a car ferry from St. Thomas to St. John, and we paid around $60 for 4 people and our car. St. John is way less developed compared to St. Thomas, but you can still find Airbnbs, good restaurants, and bars here. It's the smallest of the 3 US Virgin Islands, and the national park occupies more than half the island. Which basically means everything is beautiful around you, and it's a little harder to fly the drone on the island. But again, so much to do there, but make sure you visit Mahu Crossroads, Trunks Bay, and Cinnamon Bay. Drumroll please. Number 1 and the gold medal goes to island hopping. This is by far my favorite activity to do when we are on the island. Speed, wind in your hair, and island hopping is hard to beat. I highly recommend our Captain Christian from Let's Play Virgin Islands. Trust me on this, he's an absolute legend. We've been with him 2 times now and he showed us a great time every time. He's such a great captain, very knowledgeable about the island, and he always makes sure everyone is comfortable and safe while having the best time ever. His boat is the perfect size and amazing speed. These video clips speak for themselves. We always have an unforgettable time with him. So yeah, if you're in the search for a boat trip in the USVI, go with Christian, you'll have the best experience ever.
I feel unbreakable.
But there you have it guys, these are my top 10 things to do in St. Thomas when you're visiting. Please let me know if you agree with the list, if I forgot anything, or if you've done any of these activities yourself. The comment section on my last videos have exploded with many of you telling me you're going there. This is so exciting and I'm so happy my videos can help you have an even better experience on the island. Thank you all so much for watching and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Make sure to hit the like on this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you haven't already done that. It really helps my channel a lot. We just reached 13,000 subscribers in our little community and I'm so incredibly thankful. But with that, I'm wishing you all a beautiful Sunday and I see you guys in the next one. Bye!